guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I am going to be showing you guys my art progression from February 2020 to December, aka right now. So yes, I have been taking art as a hobby ever since, I'll say, around the start of February. So let's begin. The first artwork I have, or place where I did a lot of art, is my Create This Book Too. Also, please ignore these sticky notes. I put them so I can show you guys all my things month by month in order. Let's begin with me showing you guys for February. This page was one of the first things I've ever did in this book. And also one of the first of me actually taking art as a hobby of, art. Here it is. It's very, very poorly drawn. The ice cream cone is horrible. The coloring is disgusting. And it's just a very poor page. But I can't really say much because this was when I was starting to take art, once again, seriously as a fun hobby instead of me just scribbling around on paper, so I'm not gonna really blame myself here. Okay, next we're gonna go on to March. This was when lockdown began in really every country, I guess, in around March. This was 2 days into quarantine, and the status I was feeling was bored, and I drew this random girl who was feeling bored. Once again, the proportions of this are really weird looking. This leg is much larger than this leg. This arm looks really weird compared to this arm. Yeah, it's just very out of place. But I do see an improvement here from over here and over here. That is quite an improvement in 1 month, I'd say, because, that's a pretty difficult position to draw as a beginner, I'd say, so that's actually pretty good. Okay, on to April. So this was, the end of April, so I don't know. I think most of the artwork I did in this was towards the end of April, so you can see that I actually really like this page still. I think I drew this pretty nicely. I like how the butterfly turned out. I can see that I was trying here to make a little bit of a blend. Like it's darker over here, it's lighter over here, and I think that was pretty smart to do. I could have applied more pressure though. And these flowers, I can kind of see I was trying to blend here, but it's kind of still really bad. But I think this is pretty good, and I hope you guys can also see that my artwork is improving as we go on with the year. Now let's hop back to May. So I like this page actually, and the reason why I'm putting this in is because you can see a lot of these different things I was into at drawing. We can see foods, we can see animals, we can see people, we can see objects. So a whole bunch of different things over here. All of this is pretty good for how small I was drawing it and everything, but I could have made more details, obviously. Like that strawberry, what on earth? And the ice cream, the cone has literally nothing on it except these weird circles and semicircles. So the girl also, I don't know, I don't think I sketched for this, so I should have sketched. The butterfly's nice though. I actually like the butterfly. Yeah, that's basically it. Let's go on to June, and this is midway through the month over here. So I didn't follow the prompt over here. I just didn't feel like it, so I decided to draw a whole bunch of mandalas. Not much to say again. These are quite detailed, but they're not so symmetrical, which is what mandalas are known for, really. So next I'm going to be showing you guys a sketchbook I filled out for the whole month of July. Okay, here. I actually love this page. I love all the different hairstyles I put in here. Not much to say from that. I really like it. But I could have made it a little bit more realistic and stuff, but I don't know. Now I'm going to be showing you guys my Create This book. And yes, I love to fill out these prompt journals. I have been for the whole year. I think it's really important to draw a whole bunch of different things and not only stick to, for example, drawing animals or drawing a specific style of people, like only realism for people or something. And I think that's really important, which is why I like these journals, since I can draw a lot of different things, and it helps me to draw a lot of different things as well. Now let's begin with August. August was quite the month for me. I think it was a really good month for my artwork. I did really well in my art, in my opinion. So we have the monochrome page I did. I love this page. The mandalas in it are, I'd say, not as detailed compared to this page that I showed you guys. Compared to this page, I don't think this is that much of little details up close. But I still like this page more since the mandalas I drew are more symmetrical. Comment down below what you think if my comments are on once again. Next, we're going to move on to some stuff I did in September. I think watercolor a lot. Over here, I was using watercolor. Here is another page that I did in September. Once again, I used watercolor in it. Oh, and there are more mandalas. What a coincidence. So there are specific time periods where I'm into drawing a lot of one thing with one type of art supply. But then it drastically changes. Then we have this. This was also done in August. You guys can see I used lots of watercolor in September and August. So October wasn't that good of a month for me with my artwork. I wasn't paying much attention to my art at all. And I'm going to be honest here, this is literally the only page I did in my Create This book in October. I couldn't find any other artwork I did in October. Because in this month, I was really into school. We were having a lot of assessments and projects and tests and stuff like that. So I wasn't focused in my art or my YouTube channel at all. All I cared about was school this month. So yeah, and school is also my top priority. So just to tell you guys, in another 2 weeks, I'll probably not be posting as much anymore since I'll get busy in my school again. Okay, anyways, we can see this page is another thing filled with a whole bunch of variety of different things. I don't like this page too much actually. Look at that, that's incomplete. I mean, yeah, I was using a little bit of shading and stuff, but it's not that good. That was October. Here it is. Here's a page I did in November that I was really proud with, and I'm still really happy with it as well today. I think it came out pretty good. I like how it turned out overall. Not much to say apart from that. This was when I started to get back into taking art as a hobby a little bit more compared to the previous month. But still not as much. And finally, we're going to move on to December. Now, I think this page totally describes how December usually is. There's a Christmas tree and kids are happy and, you know, people are happy. Snowmans, presents, everything that happens in like December. I like this a lot. Not much to say from that. You can see that I was using a lot of shading with my coloring, which really made a difference, I feel like. Instead of me just, if I colored this completely green, it wouldn't turn out as good in my opinion. And you can see I was also experimenting with these people's outfits. That's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed sticking around and seeing how my art has improved at a glance over the entire year. I'm actually really happy with myself considering that I've only been taking art as a fun hobby and drawing like every day since, I don't know, like around 10 months ago. Once again, in February I started. So I think it's actually pretty good of an improvement just over such a short time. I really hope that next year is going to be another year full of awesome memories and awesome artwork, and also my YouTube channel filled with more amazing videos for you guys. And I really want to improve with my YouTube channel next year, as well as my artwork, obviously. So I hope you guys stick around for that as well. Goodbye!